Hey guys, what's up? I hope you're having a great day. Welcome back to the new story of r/relationship advice. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for new future videos. Let's get started. Cheers.
Stories in today's video. 1. My husband is cheating on me with a woman in college. 2. Wife is with AP at hotel right now. Should I show up tomorrow morning at breakfast? I apologize if this is really long and messy. My thoughts are all over the place. I'm so lost and don't know what to do, or think. I, F45, have been married to my husband, M42, for 6 years, together for 9. Our relationship has always been happy, and I love him. He's handsome, confident, fun, and I can't really believe that I'm considering him to be a potential cheater. It feels terrible. One of my husband's closest friends is a 23-year-old woman, who he's known for 4 years. He met her because she asked him for directions, she was new to our city, he gave her a tour, and that was the start of it. The first year, the friendship was super normal. I was a bit jealous the first time I met her, she's beautiful, but my husband assured me. The first year, they saw each other occasionally, but these past 3 years. They will usually see each other in the morning or for lunch, and then most evenings either alone or with their group of friends. Basically, he spends a lot of time with her, more than with me. A week ago we went out with friends' family members to the bar for the evening. It was also open mic, and my husband has a very nice voice, so he went up on stage and sang Love in Portofino, a very intense love song, which is in her language, by the way. That was fine, but the problem is that the entire time, he looked straight at his friend. It was very awkward. I wasn't sure if it was just because he was tipsy, but after this incident at the bar, when we got home I decided to seriously confront him and of course, he denied cheating. I don't have any evidence at all. I check his texts, WhatsApp, his photos regularly but there's nothing. There's been a few suspicious factors, but they don't especially mean he is cheating on me. The first is that when I do join their outings they're in their own world and talk non-stop, and I feel a little excluded, but again, that might just indicate a strong friendship. Another thing is that they're really hands-on, to the point where it's sometimes uncomfortable. On one occasion his friend pointed to me and said, "Your wife is that way," kind of jokingly, so I know I'm not the only one who notices it. But once again, that could be because they're both Southern European, cultural to be a little touchy, and have a good friendship. He also gifted her one of his late mother's bracelets, which I got mad at him for, but he said that it doesn't matter because 1. He has no children to P*SS it on 2 and 2. She's a special friend to him. Which sounds valid but still, makes me uneasy. There's been other small incidents which have made me question a little, but otherwise I can never say for sure. The song really pushed it though, and I don't know, I'm so lost. It's hard to know if I'm blowing this out of proportion, and if this is all innocent. I was advised that they might be involved with each other, but I'm so unsure. My sisters think it's romantic, one of my friends says it's probably S***schul, others say I shouldn't worry and that it's just like a strong father-daughter relationship. I should note this girl doesn't have a dad. I have no clue if it would be just him who likes her, or if this might be a mutual affair, etc. And don't even know if my suspicions are even valid. Underscore 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 as suggested. I sat my husband down to talk again and asked him to listen to everything I have to say without interruption. I told him I love him, told him how and why I felt his relationship with this young woman, cheating or not, is unacceptable and has made me uncomfortable. I told him the ways it has impacted our marriage, and that he needed to decide to either remove her from his life and seek to work on us, or I would get a divorce. His only reply to ** everything I said was, "I agree, it's time we divorce." Obviously, I started crying immediately. I asked him again if he cheated on me, and he admitted to an emotional affair and having kissed the girl. He answered all of my questions and proceeded to apologize for everything, and that it's entirely his fault, like that makes me feel better. He then told me he would return later to collect his things and left. I'm shocked, and at the same time I'm not. It was stupid of me to expect any other answer than the one I got, but still, having to hear my husband so calm and unwilling to work on us even though I poured my heart out to him and was ready to give him a chance hurts me terribly. Even after the betrayal, I don't want to divorce him at all and I'm scared for the future. I love him and I'm devastated he doesn't love me back. This is a nightmare. I know for a fact my wife is right now in bed with her AP at a fancy hotel. It's 11 p.m. where I am. Background: I discovered her affair in January. She then kept denying that the affair continued after I found out, and begs me to give her another chance. I always told her I know she is continuing to see him, but she strenuously denies and swears she has nothing to do with him anymore. I demanded separation in February and we signed an amicable separation agreement last week, yet to be validated by the court, but even now she says she loves me and wants me to give our relationship another chance. I told her I don't believe her sincerity, that she lied to me way too many times, and I can't trust her anymore. Yesterday she told me she needed to unplug and would go with a female friend of hers at a hotel for one night. I know this is a lie and that she's seeking her AP at this exact moment. I know which hotel she's staying at, and it's not the one she said she would go to. Question: I am very tempted to head over to the hotel tomorrow morning to have breakfast there, only to see the two of them show up nice and chilled after their morning x. Should I see them? And should they see me, I would simply wave at them, smile, and continue sipping my orange juice while going back to reading the morning papers. One serious side of me tells me I'm being childish and should just move on. Another childish side of me thinks that, after all this suffering and agony, I should not deny myself this little coup de theater and enjoy the amusing sight of the deer caught in the headlights. What would you do if you were me? I'll go to sleep now and in 8 hours we'll check if there are any replies. Edit. Prevailing consensus is I should go for it. So be it. I'll head to the hotel in a cab. I first need to drop the kids in school, kiss them on their foreheads and wish them a good day the way a good dad does. So I won't be able to be at the breakfast table very soon. Hopefully they are not breakfast early birds. But the real question is, will they order room service? All variables considered, I estimate a 40 to 50% probability that I will see them. So yeah, let fate decide how this goes. I'm not an experienced poster. Is it better for me to post an update later today as an edit to this post, or should I start a new post? Update. Someone suggested the best way to give an update is in the form of a comment to this post, to be linked here. I don't know how to link. Tried the square bracket and normal bracket thing, but for some reason it doesn't work. So I'll just pass the link here. Hopefully it will work. Update, TLDR at the end. So this morning when I woke up I wrote that I would head over to the hotel and I gave myself a 40 to 50% probability that things would pan out as planned. My big question mark was whether they would take room service. I wrote, let fate decide how this goes. Turns out fate played this out in a weird and sort of interesting way. I dropped off the kids at school and managed to reach the hotel at 8:15. Room pretty much empty, so I chose an ideal spot, with a view on the entrance and table placed right between the two big rooms that comprise all the interior seating. Perfect view of outside seating as well. I brought along a big wide newspaper and plugged a hole in the center, so that when the two would show up I would put the newspaper in front of my face and would still be able to see where they would sit. Took my pain au chocolat *, 4 of them, actually, a succulent chocolate muffin and a slice of banana cake. Orange juice as promised, and cappuccino de rigueur *. I truly felt like a cop in a Hollywood movie, first time I ever did this. Checked wife's WhatsApp to see the last scene time. Yes, she's awake. Of course she's awake, dude. There *C King. Just wait patiently. Long story short, I waited 245 hours. Average heart rate 160. Had to go take a piss at a certain point, but no way I was going to leave my guard post. At 11 breakfast time ended and the two didn't show up. What a bummer. Apparently they did opt for room service after all. Not my lucky day I guess. Asterisk asterisk asterisk, or maybe I got it all wrong and she really is with her female friend at that other hotel. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Now doubt inevitably starts to creep in. So I go take my overdue piss, put the carved out newspaper under my arm and despondently head for the exit without forgetting to pay the equivalent of $40 for my luxurious breakfast. But wait, I did have a plan B. Before leaving my house this morning I picked up wife's P***s Sport. So I headed to reception and told the guy that I was asked by Mr. last name of AP to bring him this P***s Sport I have here in my hand. Asked him to please look him up. The guy fumbles for some time, asks me app's first name, which luckily I know, but still no joy. Just when I was about to tell him, maybe it's under another name, and was about to give him my wife's last name, reception guy tells me, oh, they're leaving right now, see, and points right behind me. I turn around and, lo and behold, there's my wife standing at the exit, just 5 meters from me. She's alone though, and waiting for the valet to bring her car over. She's looking away. I wonder if she saw me, damn. I'm so close, and I was even talking out loud to the receptionist a moment ago. But she keeps looking in another direction. I look at her. I want to vomit. Car arrives. She leaves. I had a grand total of like 2 seconds to decide whether to say hi to her and see her reaction. AP wasn't there though. Alas, no coup de theater asterisk. I stayed silent. I told myself there's time to tell her later today. Now I was just curious to see her behavior once we both got back home. Just in case you're wondering, when I got home she was all loving and hugging and told me she thought a lot about the two of us and wants to change her life radically. But I did get the final confirmation I was seeking, i.e. that all her promises that she still loves me, that she removed AP from her life, and that she wants to restart our relationship, were just a big mound of stinking BS. Wife slept in a room that was under the name of AP. That's all I needed to know. I came back home, have been way colder than usual. During the past almost 4 months while we negotiated the amicable separation we continued to live under the same roof. Didn't tell the kids yet. I guess in the depths of my agony I was still hoping to somehow believe her when she told me she was serious about restarting. I guess deep inside maybe I was nurturing this crazy fantasy that all this is just a bad dream, and that one day I would wake up and life would go back to how it was before D-Day. And I could and would love her intensely like I did in those photographs of the past 16 years that Google Photos, this day X years ago, keeps pinging me day in and day out. Those photos that I devour while I cry alone every night in my bed in the guest room, because I suppose I enjoy suffering. I know, it's stupid, but I'm sure many of you guys know how intense pain clouds perception and sound judgment. I told wife that in 2 days we will go live in separate houses. All has already been pre-regulated in our separation agreement. Either one of us has the right to request this anytime. Tomorrow we inform the kids. A new life begins. The time has come to pull the plug in earnest. The sick tooth has been dangling lifeless in my mouth for a long time because I was afraid of the pain of pulling it out. Now is the time to extirpate it once and for all. While I was writing this, wife popped in and said she wants to talk. This will be the right moment, I think, to tell her I was standing right behind her this morning. Or maybe I should just tell her nothing and let her wonder why I took all these big decisions all of a sudden. Not sure, really. I guess I'll just play it by ear. Yes, I know, this is the most stupid possible way of going about it, but I guess I just don't give a sh*t at this point. TLDR, wife and AP didn't show up for breakfast and opted for room service, but by a stroke of luck I saw my wife leaving the hotel and I know she slept in a room checked in under app's name.